Okay, so now that you know how to use the type gauge, we're going to use the type gauge to set up our type styles. So we start out by going to Window and Type and Character Styles. Go. All right. So here we are having our first one. The first thing I did was I went through the ingredients panel, and I put the ingredients panel here so that you can see what I'm talking about. First thing we're going to do is go through all of this type and set up the different typefaces and the leading and everything else that we need for this particular job. Now, I went ahead and did this all in advance for you, and I wrote it down, and so I'm just going to start. So the first thing I'm going to do is work on nutrition and facts, and that happens to be 12-point type with 12-point leading. So I'm going to click on here and character style 2, and I'm going to come to character style options, and I'm going to call this um, Arial Black 12 point 12 point leading, and I'll just use LD. Okay, so what I do is I go here now, and that's the name of it, but then I'm going to go to basic character formats, and here it says Arial Black, and I'm going to change the size to 12 point here. I'm going to put the leading down as 12 point, and it's okay. And I have that one all set. So now I'm going to do the next one, which is a new character style. And this is going to be for this text here and all this text here that you see. And I looked that up, and it is Arial 8 point. Oops, sorry. 8 point. I did make a mistake there. Okay, 8 point. And the leading on that is 8 point, and I'm just going to say LD. Okay, that's the name of it. Here we have it. Now I'm going to select that, come up here, and go to the character style options. And again, I've got it there. I'm going to go to the basic characteristics, and the face is going to be Arial, and it's going to be condensed. Oops. Well, I guess we'll have to use narrow here. And I think I'll change that name to narrow in here. Okay. And the size is going to be 8 points. And you can click like this if you want. And the leading is going to be 8 points also. Okay, and that's it. Okay, the next one is we're going to have another new one. And there's going to be 7 of these all together. So new style. This one is going to be 6 point. Um, well, I should do it in the same style I did it before. Arial, narrow, 6 point, and 6 point LD. Now, this might seem like a lot of work, but to tell you the truth, you do save a lot when you're doing the project. Okay, so we'll go to character styles and to basic character formats here. Okay, and there it's got this one in. Uh, did I go on the wrong one? Oh yes. Let's cancel that. Let's see, I want to be on the 6 point here. There we go. Now let's go to character options And there it is. And we're going to go to basic character, and we're going to pick out the Arial Narrow, and the size is going to be 6 points. There we go. And the leading will be 6 points. Okay, and we'll say okay. And I'm going to go through this whole thing. The next one is 8-point type, so we do another new character. And this one is Arial Narrow, 8 point with 10 points leading. Okay, there we go. We'll come to this little triangle, little rectangle here, and go to character style options, and here we have it, and go to the basic, and oops, I'm on the wrong one again. Oh, don't I learn? Okay, we have to go to the 8-point one there, and character style, and go to basic formats. Here we go, and we're going to choose Arial Narrow, and it's going to be 8 points, and the leading will be 10 points. And we'll say OK, and we'll do another new one, new character style. This one will be just Arial Black. Six points. And that's for this right here. Okay? And we'll click on here. This time I remembered, go to the little rectangle up here. Character style options here. Go to basic format. And this is going to be Arial. This time black. So we'll come all the way down to here. And 6 points. Okay, we're not going to associate a leading with this, although we probably could put in 10 points. So yeah, on this one, we'll put in 10 points. Okay, and say okay on that. All right, and the next one is going to be a new style again. So we come here to new style. And this one is going to be Arial Narrow. And it's going to be 6.5 points. And with 7-point leading. Okay. So I'll say OK to that and come here, make sure I'm on here when I choose it, and go to my character style options, go to basic format, choose Arial Narrow, and this you're going to have to type in 6.5 points, and the leading you're going to have to type in is going to be 7 also. Okay. So there we have it. We have our character styles set up. And the next thing we're going to do is start setting this particular type here. Okay? You know, I'm going to go back here and on the, let's see, what do I have here? Okay. Okay, I did Arial. I don't have an Arial Black 8-point, and I do need that. I missed one. Okay, so I'll do one more. New style, and this is going to be Arial Black 8 point, and that's going to be for this type here. And we're not going to put in a leading on this one, and you'll see why after I finish. So come down here to the Arial black and go to the options here. Go to this, and I'm going to choose Arial and make sure I've got black and make sure I've got 8 point here and say OK. Now, the reason I just did that in black, what I'm going to do for this text here, I'm going to set this all in the narrow and then go back and change the text here to the Arial black. It's a more efficient way of doing it. Okay, so I'm going to stop now, and in the next video we're going to do this section of text. Goodbye now.